All right, today we want to look at how we can calculate median and interquartile range from frequency distribution table. But the table we are having here, we cannot see that some of the numbers for the frequency are missing. That is our 4, and here we'll be giving n. Our 5 will be giving n plus 1. So we need to do extra work on this table before we can calculate our median and interquartile range. So first of all, we need to find the value of m before we can find our median and interquartile range. All right, so from the question, we have been given the mean mark of the distribution to be 5. So in questions where the mean mark is given, first of all, we need to use our formula summation of f of x, that is f multiplying x, all over summation of f, all right? So that we can get this value, put it here, we can get this value, put it here. Since our mean is given, then we equate it to the value for the summation of f of x all over summation of f. So first of all, we need to find summation of f multiplying x and summation of f. So first of all, we need to come to our table here, all right? From the question, we need to construct our table. So we have the max. So in the table, our max, which will be x, we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our frequency will also be part of the table. That is our f, and that will be 5, m plus 1, 9, 4, 1. All right, and we have our f multiplying x, which also need to be part. So first of all, we have our x, our f times x. So this is how the table will be. Let us see how we can get the values to fill in the table. All right, first of all, this is provided, these numbers are provided, but we need to provide this ourselves. So how do we do it? F times x. So we have 3 times 5, which is 15, 4 times m, which is 4m, 5 times m will give us 5m, and 5 times 1 will give us 5. We have 6 times 9, which will give us 54, 7 times 4 will give us 28, 8 times 1 will give us 8. All right. So this is how we can complete the table. The second thing is we need to look for our summation of f, which is we add all f. How do we do it, or how do we get that? So first of all, we add the numbers first, which will be our 5 here, plus 1, plus 9, plus 4, plus 1, which will give us 20. And the second thing is we need to add all our variables, which is the m. So m plus m will give us 2m. So we have 20 plus 2m. We need to also get our f times x, sum everything, all right? So what do? We add the 15 to 5 to 54 to 28 to 8, and that gives us 110. After that, we also add our variables, which is 4m plus 5m, which will give us plus 9f. So this is our summation of f, and this is summation of f multiplying x, all right, as we can see them here. Now, since the mean mark is 5, and from our formula, the mean is equal to summation of f of x all over summation of f. Our mean mark given is 5, so we use the 5 to represent the mean mark. Summation of f multiplying x. As we add f of x, we have 110 plus 9f. All right, so we fix it here as we can see. Summation of f. As we add everything here, we have 20 plus 2m. We also fix it here. So this is simple equation where we do cross multiplication. So the 5 will multiply everything here, and as we illustrate here, when 5 multiply everything, you have 100 plus 10m equal to 110 plus 9m. We group all m at one side, all right? So grouping m on the left-hand side, we have 10m minus 9m, all right? And grouping the numbers without m on the right-hand side, we have 110 minus 100, which is 110 minus 100. So when we solve this, we have m to be what? 10. So this is how we can get our m. So as we get our m, it means our m will be equal to 10. and our m plus 1, so it will be 10 plus 1, which will be 11. So we are able to get our numbers to fill in the table, as we can see. So this is how we can get our m. Now, since we get the m, we can find the median, all right? So our median equal to half multiplying summation of f, or median is equal to half multiplying summation of f plus 1. These two formulas are used, but they are used based on conditions. Anytime you sum your f, all right, and you have even number like 40, we use this. If you have odd number, we are going to use this formula as well, all right? So this summation of f that we had is 40, so we are going to use this formula straightforward. So the median is equal to half multiplying our 40, which will give us 20. So how do we get the median from the table? This is how we do it. You go to your frequency now. Our median is 20. So you go and read the 20th mark on the frequency. We add all our frequencies up to where we can get the 20th mark. So first we start, which is 5 plus 10 will give us 15. 15 plus 11 will give us 26. So 26 is here, and we are looking for 20. So the 20 can be found within the 26 at the 11th position. So you corresponding to the mark, and it will be what? 5. So we say from the table, the 20th mark corresponds to 5. All right. So this is how we can find our median. Now, let us see how we can find interquartile range. From our formula, interquartile range is equal to upper quartile minus lower quartile, which means before you can find interquartile range, you first of all need to find upper quartile, find your lower quartile. You find the difference, and that will give you interquartile range. All right. Our interquartile range, or we can also call it third quartile, the formula is given as 3 over 4 multiplying summation of f. We know our summation of f to be 40. So we have 3 over 4 multiplying 40, which gives us 30. So this 30th mark, we also need to go and read it on the frequency to correspond it to the marks to get our third quartile. So how do we do it? So we need to look for the 30th observation. So we'll come and add again, which is 5 plus 10, which is 15. 15 plus 11, 26. 26 plus 9, which will give us 35. So on the ninth position is 35, but we are looking for the 30th observation, which can be found within 35 on the ninth position. So you correspond it to the max, which is the x, and that will give you 6. So we say from the table, the 30th observation is what? Is 6. All right. All right, so after we are done looking for our third quarter or upper quarter, the next thing we do is we look for the lower quarter or the first quarter, all right? So the lower quarter equal to 1 over 4 times summation of f, which is equal to 1 over 4 times our 40, which is 10. So you go to the frequency to read the 10th position there and corresponding to the mark to see what we can get. So our first frequency number is 5. So 5 plus 10 will give us 15. And 10 can be found within the 15. And the 15 lies on the max, which is 4. So we say from the table, the 10th observation is 4. So this is how we can find our lower quartile from the table. So our interquartile range is equal to third quartile minus first quartile. So the answers we had from the table, we are going to find a difference between them, which will be 6 minus 4, and we are going to have 2. So our interquartile range is equal to 2. Don't forget, the question can be asked, or they can ask you to find semi-interquartile range. And semi-interquartile range, the formula is half multiplying the third quarter minus what? First quarter. So if you have been asked to find semi-interquartile range, what do? You first of all need to find third quarter, go through the process we use, find first quarter, go through the process we use. You find the difference. After finding the difference, what do? You multiply it by half, and we can find semi-interquartile range. All right, so this is how we can find some of these things from frequency distribution table. This is a question that we can use the same approach to solve it. So We have a question here. We have been asked to find the mean is given, and we have been asked to find the value of p. We have been asked to find the median, and we have been asked to find the interquartile range. So use the same approach, answer this question, and put the answers in the comment section below. Thank you.